name is Amy. I'm here to take care of you this morning. It took me a little while to figure out how to carry all this to get it in here to you. I have a lot of stuff for you. First of all, of course, I brought your mid-morning snack that you requested when you filled out your sheet last night. I'm going to just set this over here on your table, and I have some other stuff to go over with you. So how are you doing this morning? I saw on your chart that you had some back pain last night, and they gave you some Tylenol for that. Did that help any? Okay, well, I'll make a note of that. Let me set this aside for just a minute. So, do you remember? Well, I can check. That's okay. I was going to ask you about what time they brought you that. Okay, it looks like they brought you that about 8:30 last night. You're saying it didn't really help? Okay, well, let me get my pen. I'm going to write that down. Okay. I'm just going to set my clipboard here on the side of your bed, if that's okay. All right. So it's about 8:30. And can you tell me, it says here that you had pain mainly in your lower back, is that right? All right. And did you speak with anyone else about that after you took the Tylenol? Well, how is it? It's still bothering you this morning, okay. Is it about the same? Is it worse? Better? About the same, okay. It says here that you were experiencing sharp pain in your back. Is it still sharp, or is it more of like a dull throbbing pain? Okay, it's sharp pain. Okay. Well, we'll definitely let the doctor know that. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do any kind of exam or anything this morning. I'm just one of the assistants. I'm not, the nurse will come by in a little bit, and of course, the doctor will be here later on around 2:30 when he comes by and makes his rounds to see everybody. So we'll definitely make sure that this goes in your notes so he will know about that when he comes by. Now, the nurse said that if you are, and before the doctor gets here, if you want to, you are allowed to take some more Tylenol if you want. Of course, we have some heating pads if you think something like that would help. Maybe a hot water bottle, a heating pad. Okay. Well, we will have somebody bring that out to you, or maybe me. I might be the one bringing it out. I have a few more things that I have to do after I leave here this morning, but I'll be glad to do that. Now, okay. Now, I have several things that I brought with me on my tray this morning that I want to go over with you. This, it looks like today is your first full day here. And, of course, we are a rehabilitation center. It's not your typical nursing home. It's not long-term for most people. It's just a short-term, maybe just a few weeks. So, let's see. Let me look here. I'm just going to look back at a few of your notes. I was not here when you were admitted yesterday, so I'm not really familiar with everything. Okay. So you were admitted yesterday around lunchtime. Okay. And, okay, you came from Center City Hospital. Great. How was your stay there? How long were you there? 3 days. Okay, well, that's understandable. It's a good thing that they keep patients that long in your position. I worry sometimes that they discharge people before they're ready to be let go. And I'm glad that they kept you for 3 days. Some patients are in and out in less than 48 hours. So that's good. Okay, well, I'm going to set this aside for right now. And, of course, I have your snack here, and we will get to that in just a minute. I also brought I brought a pamphlet for you to read when you have time, when you just have a moment and you feel like looking at it. And the title is You Can Have More Healthy Days, a program for living with chronic illness. And when I saw in your chart that you have rheumatoid arthritis, I thought this might be a useful pamphlet for you to read over. It's mainly for elderly patients, and it just gives some information and some different reading materials and resources that you can go over to help you understand how to deal with your condition but still have a good full life. Great. I'm going to leave that right here on your little table beside the bed. Is there anything I can get for you? Would you like another blanket or anything? A pillow? All right. I have one right here on the floor. Is this there's a white pillow down here? Is this your pillow? Okay. Well, I'll get that for you. And now you'll have to tell me where you would like me to put this. All right. Okay. If you could just raise up for me a little bit. All right. That's fine. No, you don't need to scooch down or anything. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the pillow right behind, sort of in your upper back area, and I want you to tell me how that feels. And if that's not good, then we'll reposition it. And I have some smaller pillows also, if that would work better for you. So if you just raise up just a little, I understand. Okay, just as much as you can, and I'm going to put this right behind your back, right there. Now, if you would just lay back, just lean back a little bit. Okay. How's that? Is that good? Okay. Now, you also have a smaller pillow over here. Okay, we can do that. We certainly. Let me get that for you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just use this to prop up your left shoulder. Okay? That'd be all right? Let me just reposition this pillow just a little. I'm just sliding it back just a tiny bit. Now, I'm going to put this over here, and we're going to use this just to help support that shoulder a little bit more. Okay, now, if you would just relax. How's that? Is that good? Okay, great, wonderful. All right. We do. We actually have a gentleman here who had the same procedure done that you had done. He's been here about a week, and he's doing really well. The same doctor that you had. And we have a lot of people who come in who have had your procedure. And I can tell you that Dr. Clark is great. I've heard many wonderful things about him. He does a great job. And I know that you're experiencing some pain and discomfort now, but I have a good feeling that it's going to get better. But for now, you are on mainly bed rest, very limited activity. We need to give your body a little time to heal, and then hopefully you can get up and get about. Let me get that. You can get up and start moving around a little bit more. There you go. Let me fix your collar. There. That's nice. So you are going to have to stay in the bed for the most part for now. And but of course, you have your call button right here, and you can push that anytime you need anything at all. If you need us to bring you anything, or if you need anything, please feel free to push the button, and we will come right away and do what we can for you. Now, in your chart, right, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here. You are due to take your blood pressure medication and your cholesterol medication. So I have those with me. It's one of the items on my little tray. I have a lot of things for you. Let me get that. I'm just going to set my clipboard right there on your table. So I have your blood pressure medication and your cholesterol medication right here in this little cup. And the pink one is for the cholesterol, of course. You recognize that? Okay. And the yellow one is for the blood pressure. Does that look right? We always like for patients to take a look at the medications just to make sure that you're getting the right thing. And these came from home. These are not supplied by us. These are your personal medications that you brought in with you when you were admitted yesterday. So we always just like for the patients to take a look and make sure, just to confirm that you have the right pills. It's for your peace of mind and just sort of a double check for us to just be sure that you have the right stuff. Okay, so, and I have a little cup of water here for you to take your medicine. This is not part of your snack. I have a drink for your snack also. So I'm going to set this down. Now I'm going to hand you these one at a time. It's all right. I'll hold the cup. Okay. Here's the blood pressure. Just take that, put that under your tongue. And here's some water. Just take a drink. Is that good? A little more? Okay. Great. And now your cholesterol. Here you go. Just open up. You ready? That's okay. You can have another sip. That's fine. You take your time. Is that good? Okay. And here's your cholesterol medication. Okay. And some water. That one's smaller. It's a little bit easier to swallow, probably. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. So I'm just going to set these aside. I'll put these back on my tray to make sure I don't forget them. Okay. And apparently yesterday when you checked in, something got left up front at the desk. It was this little basket that had some candies in it. Did you bring this from home? Okay. Well, you're certainly welcome to keep them in your room. You're not diabetic. Okay. And then you can keep these in here. Certainly keep them right here by the bedside. If you need any kind of container, if you would like a small plastic container to keep your candies in, it looks like this bag is unopened. If you would like a container to keep these in after you open them, even if you would like just like a Ziploc bag, we'd be glad to provide that for you. And you can keep them in here to keep them fresh. Make sure they don't all stick together in the humidity. Yeah. And that's what mine do at home. I keep some candies out in the living room in a little glass bowl, and sometimes when we have a lot of humidity, it's like they all kind of stick together a little bit, and these might do the same. You have your old-fashioned hard candy by, how do you say that? Claey''s. Clay's? Just Clay's? Okay. Clay's candy since 1919. And this is the assorted fruit pack. Naturally and artificially flavored, fat-free. Delicious lemon, wild cherry, watermelon, and green apple. Try some today. And it's a 6-ounce package. I bet these are yummy. Where do you get these? I've never seen this kind. Oh, I've been there. It's like a little country store, right? They have all those bins of candy. I love that place. I have a bit of a sweet tooth, and I go there quite a bit, but I've never seen these. Huh. Okay. Oh, back in the corner on the right, over where all the honey is. Did they just start carrying this? I've never noticed these there before. Do they have other flavors? Wow, I'm gonna have to go check that out. Oh, there's a little thing on the back. It says, Clay's Candy was established in 1919 with a commitment to quality that continues today. Through 3 generations of candy makers, Clay's has gained a reputation for producing smooth-textured, deliciously flavored old-fashioned hard candies. When you purchase any Clay's product, you'll taste the difference experience makes. Well, these sound great. For right now, I'm going to put them back in your little basket, and then we'll keep them over here on your nightstand. It's like you're working on a book over here too. That looks interesting. All right. Now, before we get into your snack, I have one more thing for you. And I know that you're new here and you're not up to it right now, and it goes against doctor's orders. But I did want to let you know that we have a lot of different activities here at the Rehabilitation Center, and of course, patients that participate as they can, and we understand that. We won't. There's no pressure. If you don't want to participate, certainly, even if you're allowed to, you don't have to. But we do have a lot of activities here for the patients and for our guests. Every day we have different things, and I wanted to show you a calendar of activities. And of course we're about halfway through March, but I went ahead and just brought with me a copy of the entire month. And as you can see, we have lots and lots of different activities every day. And again, of course, you don't have to participate if you don't want to, but you're certainly welcome, as long as it's okay with the doctor for you to do it. And any activities that you have a question about, we can certainly find out from the doctor if it's okay for you to participate. Like today, for example, I have to look at it. Okay, today is the 9th. And it's a Sunday. So we have church services. We have Protestant services at 9:45 and 11 o'clock. We have AM communion visits. And then we're going to have a bowling tournament in the main rec room from 2:15 to 3:15 this afternoon. And then we have the social hour from 6 to 7 p.m. That's in the main lobby. We do that every evening, 7 days a week. We have a social hour, and anyone can come that likes to. We have different games. We'll show, most of the time we'll have a movie. We'll have a movie going over in a separate section so it doesn't interfere, and so that you can hear the movie. We have chess sets set up. We have checker boards set up. All kinds of different things. Every Monday night we have bingo. That's a very popular social activity. And then also, I want to leave this in here with you. This calendar shows, I have marked with a red X the dates that you have off-site therapy. Of course, the physical therapist here will be working with you every day. She typically comes around and begins her rounds at about 9 o'clock in the morning, so that everybody has time to have their breakfast. And then she will begin her rounds. And she will probably, with you being in the East Wing, typically, and of course this varies just depending on other patients' needs, but she would probably make it here about 10:30 or 11, because you would be one of the first people that she got to. She would probably get to one or two people before you. And so you will have that here every morning. And depending on what the doctor orders for you, it may be 20 minutes, it may be 10, 15 minutes. It just depends on what the doctor thinks you need that day. But we do take you to off-site physical therapy. And I've marked the days. It looks like you're going to be doing it about 2 days a week while you're here. So I've marked those days with a red X, because on those days you'll be leaving here on our shuttle at about 2:30. So you'll have plenty of time to have lunch, and you would have time for a snack also, a mid-afternoon snack before you go, so you're not going to have your stomach growling while you're there. So these are the dates, and I'm going to leave this here for your reference, so you'll know ahead of time what days you'll be going for that. All right. And now, in this, there's a lot of detail on here about what happens every morning. Like tomorrow morning at 9:45, the coffee cart will come around. Of course, you have breakfast. They will bring you breakfast, and you can always order coffee with your breakfast. If it's okay with the doctor. I haven't looked at your chart in detail, so I'm not really sure. But if it's okay, you can have an extra cup of coffee when they come around with the cart. And then we're going to have auction time at 3:15 tomorrow afternoon. And then, of course, the social hour from 6 to 7. And then on Tuesday, We have arts and crafts from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And you don't have therapy that day. You do have therapy off-site tomorrow. You don't have off-site therapy on Tuesday. And then we have the green shakes on the 4th floor from 10 to 11. So you could do either arts and crafts or the green shakes. Men's club is from 2:15 to 3:15. We have food tasting on the 3rd floor, also at 2:15 to 3:15. And then we have the social hour from 6 to 7. And of course, while you're on basically just complete bed rest right now, you won't be able to participate in these. I just wanted to give you an idea of some of the different things that we do, so that when you are able to get up and get about, if you want to, these are all things that you can participate in as long as the doctor okays it. On Wednesday, the beauty parlor is open. So, and that is the kind of thing where you would schedule ahead of time your appointment if you wanted a haircut or anything. And that is for men and women. They call it the beauty parlor, but men can get their haircut too. And we have a special program in the main rec room from 10:30 to 11. I believe we're having somebody come. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's somebody coming with one of the therapy dogs, and this is one of the special dogs. His name is Jake, and he does special tricks, and he's a really cool dog. So I hope that's who's coming, because I love that dog. I think he's sort of like a lab mix. He was a rescue from the animal shelter, and he's very smart and a really sweet dog. And then we have craft day on Wednesday on the 4th floor, and that will be right after our lunch. And then we have, of course, the social hour from 6 to 7, and we also have Bible study from 6 to 7 if you're interested in that. And then on Thursday, that's banking day. If you have any financial transactions that you need us to help you with, and we're certainly happy to do that. We can help go over your bank statements, anything that you need to mail, any payments of bills. Even if you need us to help balance your checkbook, we'd be glad to do that. We have Jewish services from 10 to 11, and that's on the 3rd floor. We have women's club from 2:15 to 3:15. Green Day on the 7th floor, 2 to 3. And the social hour is from 6 to 7. And then on Friday, we have Catholic Mass from 10 to 11. We have bingo from 2:15 to 3:15 on the 3rd floor. This is a little bit of a schedule change from the typical, the way we normally do it. Normally bingo is on Monday, but this week we had to move that a little bit. And then we have poker in the main rec room. Also, it's from 2 to 3. If you'd rather do that. We have the walking club from 3:15 to 4:15, and the social hour from 6 to 7 p.m. And then, let's see, on Saturday, we have a movie, beauty, culture, and crafts from 9:45 to 11:15. Green Matera is in the main rec room from 2:15 to 3:15, and the social hour is from 6 to 7. And we try not to schedule as many activities on Saturdays, because that is when a lot of family members come to visit. So we like to leave patients time open so that they can visit with their families. So yeah, we typically don't schedule as much. On Sunday we have more activities, mainly centered around, we have, of course, the Protestant services, Catholic services on Sundays. On Saturday we have the Jewish services on Saturdays also. We have them on Thursdays and Saturdays. So, there's that. Now, I'm going to leave this with you, and just as a reminder again, you do have off-site therapy tomorrow. Not today, but tomorrow. So, we'll be taking you to that on the shuttle around 2:30. Okay? Do you have any questions about this? Of course we can. As you know, in the cabinet over here, we have your television. We have a DVD player as well as a Blu-ray player. You are certainly welcome to bring movies from home if you like. And we have a wide selection. We have a whole media center on the 2nd floor. And you're welcome to check out any movies from there if you like, and we can bring you a complete list of what's available. So, yes, I understand, especially while you're on bed rest and can't do much. That might be a good thing. Okay, I'll be happy to bring you that list when I come back by. It may be about an hour or so. Is that okay? Okay, and we have cable. So, and your remote is right here. Well, there are two remotes, you're right. Well, let me show you that. This remote here, this one is for the DVD and Blu-ray player. It plays both, and you know, it's pretty basic, and it shows you just how you play, and you can select from the numbers here, and we have the volume buttons and the power button. So it's very small. It's for your Samsung DVD and Blu-ray player. And we have the second remote. This one's a little bit bigger. This is for the television. It's an LG television. And of course you have the volume adjustments here and the channel adjustments here. And you can use these to select options from the menu. And you can get to different options as far as cable TV channels that are available. You use this. And I'm just going to put these right here where you can reach them. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to set this, I'm going to put the calendar over here. I'll just prop it up on your lamp for now so you can see it better. Okay. And where would you like your candies? Would you like these over here? Because your nightstand's a little crowded. It's got a lot of stuff. Looks like somebody brought you some flowers. Oh, that was sweet. That was so sweet. Okay? I can set it on top of your book. Are you sure? Is that okay? All right. Well, I'll set this on top of your book. Now it's time for snack. Mid-morning snack. So if you don't mind, I'm going to set the tray here on the edge of your bed. I don't want to squish you. Okay? That'll be okay? All right. And I saw that, and we did have some, so I made sure to bring them for you. All right. We have for you today, we have a cheese stick. This is a Sargento light string mozzarella cheese stick. And it comes in this little wrapper, and it opens from the top. And what you do, you separate these two pieces of plastic right here, and you peel it down, and you can open it as far as you like. Okay. And I have, as you requested, your Blue Diamond Bold Honey Dijon Almonds. It's a brand new can. It's just for you. And I'll be happy to leave this in here if you like. Or I can take it away and we can bring it back later. Whichever you prefer. This is Smart Snacking, according to the can. It's a 6-ounce can. And it has a lot of yummy almonds in it. Honey Dijon flavored dry roasted almonds. And it says they have intense taste. So I'm going to have this here for you. And we have 2 little mandarin oranges for you. Right here. Actually, I think these are nectarines. But they're very easy to peel. I'll be happy to peel them for you if you like. Or if you want to peel them yourself. A lot of patients like to peel them themselves. I actually kind of enjoy peeling them too. So I understand. Either way you want to do it. So I have 2 of these for you. And I also brought you 2 containers of fruit punch. This is Sun Cup Fruit Punch. No added sugar or preservatives. And it is from concentrate. It contains water, apple, orange, pineapple, grape, and or pear juice concentrates. And it contains juice concentrates from the USA, Argentina, Brazil, China, Chile, Costa Rica, Mexico, Spain, and or New Zealand. And it was distributed by Gregory Packaging Incorporated from Morristown, New Jersey. And I have 2. Each one is 6 ounces. So you have 12 ounces of fruit punch or your snack. So I'm going to, do you require any assistance? One thing I have already done, just to let you know, so you'll understand when you open it, I did go ahead and remove the plastic seal from the can of almonds for you. I went ahead and took that off. I didn't need any. I was tempted. They smell wonderful. Smell that. Doesn't that smell great? Mmm. Smells wonderful. So you have the can there, and it's already open, so you don't have to struggle with that metal top. All right. You want me to open the cheese? I'd be happy to. You want to eat it right now, or do you want me to set it aside? I have a napkin. I could put it on the napkin if you like. You want to eat it now? Okay, that's fine. Now, how do you like to eat it? There are different ways. You know, there's some people, they call it string cheese, of course, because you can peel the pieces off. And some people just bite it. I typically just bite it because I'm usually in a hurry. You know, just bite it. Okay, that's fine. Would you like to hold it with the napkin? Okay. So I'm going to open this up for you. I'm not going to touch it with my fingers. I'm just going to place it in this napkin, and I'm going to hand you that. Okay, there you go. Got it? Okay, wonderful. And I will take my trash with me. Now, I will leave this tray in here, and I will be back by in just a little bit to come take the tray, and any trash you have, anything you want to just throw away, you just leave it on the tray. The tangerine peels, you just leave them on there, and I will get away. Decide that you want to keep these in here, totally fine. We can keep them on your nightstand if you want. But if you decide you want us to keep them, we'll take them back, and I will put them with your stuff for your snacks. Now I'm going to put this right here where you can reach, and your call button is right here. If you need me, or if you need anything at all, please feel free. Is your shoulder feeling better? ID bag cup. Okay. How you want it more under your elbow bit? You just don't. Are you sure? Because you know, of course you do. All right. Okay. And your snack. Now, would like anything in your bag at this point? I'm not sure if you're allowed to take Advil or not. I can check with the nurse, and if you are allowed to have Advil, we will certainly let you have some. We just have to check your chart and the notes from the doctor just as that's appropriate. Okay, I'll be happy to do that. I'll go do that right now. And I'm going to take my trash with me. I'm going to take this. And you have your calendar, your stuff, your events and everything. And of course, we will be having lunch. They will begin serving lunch probably around 12:15. And since you are on bed rest, you can't go to the cafeteria. But we will be bringing around the lunch cart. Have you put in do you know if you put in your order for lunch yet? No? Oh, well, okay. That's no problem. Let me take a look here. I have a sheet of the options for lunch today. I have that in here somewhere. Just a second. Let me look. Okay, here it is. No, it's yesterday. This is today. Okay. I'm gonna fix my little clipboard. All right. It looks like for lunch today, we're having Salisbury steak, a fruit salad, or you have a choice of Salisbury steak and meatloaf, it looks like. Oh, and baked chicken breast. Baked chicken. Okay. Okay. Are you interested in the fruit salad? We have a garden salad. The fruit salad, I guess, is just more of a, okay, you do want fruit salad. It's very good. Very, very good. You're going to love it. All right. Are you interested in the garden salad also? No. Okay. We have a carrot salad, if you'd rather have just a tiny bowl of carrot salad. It's grated carrots, and it has raisins in it. I'm not exactly sure. I've never had it, so I'm just telling you based on what I have seen. No? Okay. And for breads, we have Italian bread, we have garlic toast, sweet rolls, and just regular rolls. Sweet roll. Okay. Those are really good. It's kind of like you know those King's Hawaiian rolls. They're very soft. Just a little bit of sweetness to them. Very good. Very good. It's a good choice. And for drinks, we have coffee, tea, or it doesn't look like we have a soda choice. We have coffee, tea, or milk. Tea. Would you like that sweetened or unsweetened? Okay. 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 Baked chicken. And then, okay. Would you like coffee? Also, you could have coffee with your tea if you like. No? Okay. Just the tea. Great. I will put this order in when I go back. In just a minute, we'll get this in the computer. So when they bring around your lunch, that's what you'll get. Okay. Oh, you also have Jell-O if you're interested. We have cherry, raspberry, lime. I think we have lemon. We may be out of lemon. I'm not sure. And strawberry. Cherry? Okay. No problem. Now I'm going to take this now and put that in for you. Is there anything else I can do for you before I go? I'll be back. I'll probably be back in about 20 minutes or so. I have a couple things I need to go do real quick, but I'll come back and I'll get your tray and anything else that you like me to take, any trash you need taken out or anything. Okay? Wonderful. Well, again, my name is Amy. I'm very happy to meet you, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you again. I work every other weekend, and then I work during the week, but I usually have at least one day off during the week. So you'll be seeing a lot of me because I'm mainly on this floor. Every now and then I have to go work on the West Wing, but I'm mainly here. So I'll be seeing you a lot. It was nice to meet you too. Okay, well, you take care, and I will be back in just a little bit, okay? All right, thank you.